You got questions, just ask me.
It's about to go down tonight. You can already feel it. It's finna go down like this is Saturday night.
What are we doing today?
So today we got the Wealthy Creator Podcast, and then we got the Full-Time CEO Podcast, and then later on we got Omar El Takori's podcast for the video department. So we rocking and rolling today here in Las Vegas. So it should be great. Tomorrow we got Content Mastery Live, which should be incredible. I'm first on the hot seat, so looking forward to collabing and meeting some great people. I think it's going to be the best trip yet for sure. What's up, bro?
Good to see you.
Yeah, for sure.
Happy you're able to come out.
Yeah. Excited. Thanks for having me, man.
Of course.
Appreciate it. This looks great. I'm excited, bro.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have some fun today.
Yes.
What's going on, folks?
Yeah, so that's Francis, Elijah. These are my peeps.
Let me introduce you to some of my guys.
All right. What's up, Arturo?
Jonathan.
Arturo.
What's up, brother? Good to meet you, man.
Yeah, for sure. What's your name?
Spencer.
Spencer, what's up, Arturo? This is Elijah and Francis. This is cool.
Where you driving from?
We came from Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny, I seen the stage. Oh, for real? Let's just straight roll this one so we can use this as a clip.
This area is kind of used for two different reasons. First reason, we do all our events for Ryan here.
Yeah.
For as far as his small monthly events.
Okay.
Every month he'll do, 100 to 150 person.
Yeah.
Kingdom event.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, is this the same place? The same place?
Yeah. So it looks crazy now, but yeah. And then, so he does all these events here. And then opposite end is a homeschool. So a lot
Homeschool.
A lot
Okay.
of my kids, his kids. I'll show you upstairs too, where some of the staff is.
Yeah, it's very interesting. My wife's trying to do a hybrid kind of co-op thing.
This is a co-op, yep.
Yeah. So we're looking to do some of that. Just with all the crazy stuff going on, and then you realize that your kids spend more time with these other people and what they think, especially for us too, you know what I'm saying? Like I live in a pretty good area now, so it's like the things that they can kind of get filtered in. It's like I want to keep an eye on that because it's all your beliefs.
Control what they're influenced by.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it was all about. We had some stuff where some parents was like, I don't know about this school thing, and Ryan's all about solving problems.
Right.
So
Money changes hands when problems are solved, baby.
That's it. So he immediately was like, let's figure out what to do here.
Yeah.
And so because our events are once a month, the rest of the month we can operate.
Yeah. Because you just need to have one event to pay for the whole thing anyway. So it's like, let's just do the.
And let's step out, because I'll tell you more about it as we tour.
Yeah, I mean, I got kids and I work from the crib, so this, kind of doing that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I saw it when I came in. I said, oh yeah, Ryan Pineda. You wouldn't happen to have any scissors, do you? Some scissors. Okay, yeah, we'll scoop when we get back. I would like to get this thing tag off me.
What, to snip that mug?
Yeah, like 2 of them. I got one here, and it's like a thread, so it ain't just.
You can't just pull that mug.
No, that ain't coming off.
I got you. So originally our office started up upstairs.
Okay.
I'll show you that in a minute. That's where all like the businesses are running. So he has real estate. Come on through.
Yeah.
He operates real estate wholesaling company.
Yes.
Go through this door right there and then come through. Real estate wholesaling. He has. I teach his content education.
Okay.
So I oversee that. He has his nonprofit, which is the Tent Makers, formerly Wealthy Kingdom.
Yes.
That's those events that you see that they have.
Yeah.
And things like that. Wealthy Investor is his real estate education.
Wealthy Investor?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it knows, I've been with him for 5 years. So I started with him in Wealthy Investor. And I came on just when he first started his podcast as an editor. Running all those events. So it's been crazy to see again, he's the type of guy that has an idea and then 30 days later we're launching.
Yeah.
So we just recently launched his newest business, which was the Mastermind 19, the golf mastermind.
So like golf with Ryan, yeah.
So it's really similar to that, but they got trips. There's a Entrepreneur Cup that they're competing for. We just got back from Stream Song.
Yeah.
Florida, we go to Cabo next month. So
yeah.
it's like he has, and it's all like your business is either 8-figure business or you've made 8 figures. So.
Right, and so this also another I was talking about coming here is like he on the way here in the car he was like, what are you looking to get from this? And I'm like, that idea right there, because I think Carlton Dennis is running that play now, and I live in Live Golf Tournament was right where I go every single day, which is right there, and I got a membership, so I can do the exact same thing for the mastermind, which is golf with me. That I hadn't even run that play yet.
What Ryan does is you don't change your life at all. Like what you do day to day, you figure out how to make it a business.
Exactly.
And so he was golfing anyway. He started golf about 3 years ago, and so at the time we were just filming shorts, going out there, and we'll do like a play a hole where we show 9 holes that he birdied, or if he has somebody out there like we went with Maya and Golden of the world. So those guys, we know we're gonna get good clips. We just follow them around the whole golf course. And then he finally was like, dude, I gotta figure out like. I'm spending that amount of time on the course, and while I'm doing the golf with Ryan days and making, people paying up to $10K to golf. Right. That's cool, but how can we make this like a recurring thing where it's a membership that people are buying to? So essentially, he has like a virtual golf club. It's that kind of thing. It's a whole community. So it worked out, and he obviously you go to chat, you figure out how to brand it and how to do all that kind of stuff, and help him with all of that. He's launched so many businesses. So it's the same format.
I know, and that's exactly what I'm doing now. So I'm just coming out with a book. It's called Productize, which is the one-person business model, how to take your information and turn it into a business that runs by itself, right? Because again, you said you don't need to change your lifestyle. You build the business around your life. Anything you want is here, and it's like, okay, how can I turn this into an experience for somebody that solves a problem?
That's it.
So if people want to get coached by Ryan, and they like golf, they don't have access to the facility. You provide the experience.
That's it. I mean, and the way people see it too, because like we have people that join and don't even golf. They were out there on the course.
Yeah, I don't golf. I got a membership, and I've never hit a golf ball.
Out there for the networking.
Yes.
And so like he knew he was doing that. He's spending that amount of time on it. So like you can pay for one-on-ones with him for $100K a year, right? And get 12 calls, hour-long calls, or you can pay, to be a part of his membership and spend 5 hours on the course.
Right, and get all of that content. And then you know how it is with the content, if you're playing golf, right? The perception of you playing golf with somebody that's supposed to be being coached by them is completely different.
It's different.
Which is why I'm doing this run.
Yeah, 100%.
In regards to what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'll show you upstairs. We can talk as we go. But yeah, it's one of those things where you make kind of possible what you want based on what your lifestyle looks like. And so he doesn't have to change his schedule. He doesn't have to do anything different. We change ours, of course, based on that. But like, our goal is to capture everything that he's doing, provide as much value online as we can, draw people in, draw leads.
Yeah, that's sick. And Ryan's crazy because his motion has just gone. I think I like Ryan the most is because I started watching him when he was real estate enthusiast and real estate was going up.
Yep.
And he is the only person that was like, I might have been wrong online.
Yeah,
but that helped him grow though, because it was like, okay, I can rock with you. Everybody was like, real estate's gonna go up. 2020 happened. He was like, yeah, I might have been wrong. I think it was gonna go up, but being a little too ambitious. But then from that, he pivoted into like consulting and doing that. And it was just another option for him. But he was the only person that I did.
Yeah, because Ryan's gonna be transparent to a fault. Like, he's gonna tell you exactly what he's experiencing every single time. Like, there's no hesitation. So like now, for a while there, he's telling his students, like, stop doing content. Don't worry about trying to build a personal brand. It's too difficult in this season and what everything that's going on. And I'm standing there like, what are you doing? Like, it's my job.
Right.
Don't tell people they don't need me. But what he understood is that until their business grows, it don't matter how much influence you
Yeah, for sure, bro. You need leads, clients, conversions.
And nothing you can do with them followers without being able to convert them into anything. So up here, you'll see like...
Oh yeah, this is crazy. Core values, faith, serve, train. Hey, what's going on, Arturo, bro? What's your name?
D'Amico.
D'Amico, what's up? Like D'Amico Ryan's, okay. Yeah, I love it.
D'Amico's one of the coaches actually with
Yes, sir.
Wealthy
Yes.
Investor.
How you doing?
For sure. He's a coach with Wealthy Investors. Is that what you said?
He's one of the coaches. Yeah. So this area is quiet now. It's usually rowdy. Sales floor.
You guys got an what's up, man? Arturo.
I'm John. Nice to meet you.
John, nice to meet you. Y'all have an in-person sales team?
Yeah. So John's he's a big dog. He's the one making us all the money. Right?
John, nice.
He's a killer.
Sales director, sales.
I'm just like the closer, so.
Okay, yeah.
He's that guy.
In-person sales, yeah. That's dope.
It used to be how many people you'll say. All these desks were full. Some people in here at one point, and then with the implementing of AI and different things like that, you can kind of shrink down. John don't need a bunch of setters. He can go.
Yeah.
AI does it for him. He gets it closed. Like, it's
right.
So simple. So they shrunk a little bit, but under normal circumstance, you'll hear people on this floor selling between his programs and his events.
Yeah.
So next week, I don't know how long.
Cody Sanchez,
Yeah.
Lewis House,
Everybody's been.
Bird Strategy, Uncle G.
Yes, sir. Grant's been here playing so many times now. These are like, he picked some of his favorite people to put up there that he learned from. So it's like, each one of those people give us a different look on it.
You know what's crazy though that I'm thinking about is I've been to multiple offices. The one that comes to mind is Cody Askers. He's in insurance and he's had an event every single year. It's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And he's got these same people on the wall in his office when I went down there, which is like, not just having an office, how you become one of these people right here, that everywhere you go, somebody's looking up to you, taking some nuggets from you, or emulating what you're doing because you're a pioneer and doing something big.
Yeah, and what it is, and this is what Ryan understood, right? So we watched it, right? We were crushing social media. Like, his face was everywhere, millions and millions of views. And then we kind of watched it plateau. And as me being a guy, I'm like, all right, what's going on here? Like, why are we kind of plateauing at a certain space? And what it was, I noticed, is your business also has to keep scaling for people to keep caring. Because you're talking to a different audience, right? Like, the person that's listening to these guys are at one level, right? But then when you can keep growing and scaling the business, there's a different audience up there.
Yeah.
It shrinks, the audience gets smaller.
Yeah.
But there's a different level of audience up there, and then you can throw out different products that are for
Yeah.
Now you're doing less work, more money.
Yeah.
And so we kind of seeing that and kind of learning that, I was like, okay, this is starting to make more sense to me. So now get specific with what it's not about the views and the followers anymore. For me, it's about who's actually seeing it.
Yeah, and I think that's so true because right now in the content space, everybody's either is talking to the beginners trying to get to $1 million because they're operating with the most sense of urgency and desperation to try to buy. Right. But man, for like us, the 7 to 8 figure and 9 figure, there's not a lot of people talking about that part of the business is a void. And like, there's only a few people that can kind of do it from their track record, but nobody's really in it. So I'm watching content online, modeling messaging to try to sell more people, but I'm not really learning much. Like, I'm out here for some stuff. Oh, there's Ryan right there.
Yeah, he was out there filming. He was in the studio.
Oh, okay. I love to. So I was like, but like talking to that segment is something I'm looking for. What's up, Ryan?
What's up, boys? Let me take these guys real quick.
So, but like in that small niche that you're talking about, right? There's not a lot of people talking about high level business in that regards.
No, because most people that create are trying to create to drive views and drive people. So like they have to dumb it down because you can talk at a high level and the majority of people can't understand what you're talking about, or they can't even implement. Right? They don't have what it needs to implement. Whereas, like, if you can hit that specific audience, we can go deeper with it. It's a different level. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's so many topics to talk about for new people that you can inspire them. It's mindset, skill set. We were talking about this before. We're not new entrepreneurs. Skill stacking. There's so many skills that you need in order to get to 7 figures, right? You master lead gen, sales, persuasion, right? Scale, and then master content and building your personal brand after you get the acquisition down for that real growth. But you don't need to be focusing on personal brand if you haven't gotten 7 figures for sure. People are selling and starting with that, but having a personal brand when you have a place to send them for an offer if they want to go deeper with you makes no sense.
We always ask, why should I listen to you? Why should I? I mean, what have you done? What is your track record saying that makes me go, I should listen to you and what you do? There's plenty of coaches.
Right.
There's plenty of people out there to do it. Like, even for myself, like early on, like I was behind the camera because I hadn't done enough yet to tell people what they should be doing.
So you started out behind the camera.
I started off editing for his podcast.
Okay.
Then he built out his content team because he had all these different businesses and he got to do a lot more work. And so he hired me now as a producer to then go find the rest of the team to build out. Even now, like this is my first go at a golf YouTube channel, but we're learning and we're gonna get it right. And it's gonna be, now I got authority there that I can speak on because we're gonna do millions of views on that. Right? So I just knew, don't get in front of people talking until you've actually done what you said.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So after doing it for Ryan and doing it for some other clients, I'm like, okay, now this makes sense. I've used the same formula that I've used for him for everybody else, and it's worked.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, as long as that's working, we can snowball that thing, and now I can actually teach people how to do it.
Right.
So coaching became a lot easier as well.
Yeah.
Because it's just telling you exactly what we're experiencing.
Right. Well, can you touch on that? Because these guys are kind of, I want them to hear that because they're like the videographer. And again, my book's productized. It's like how you turn an expert into something where you're not just behind the camera. Yeah. You can like use that skill set and that vision, not to just do the thing, because that's like, you know, when you're a videographer, that's like your passion is just like making sure that finished product for somebody else is good, but you're kind of in the do part to where you use the leverage to like 100%. To make a bigger impact for somebody else.
The biggest thing for like any videographer is one, to be multidimensional, right? And so like for me, I don't even hire just videographers anymore. Like if you don't know what we're actually trying to do here, because this is different. Business is a lot different than being a creative to go film a music video or, you know, some of that sort. Like it's totally different. I've done all that too. But doing this, where my whole success depends on how much money you make, that's a different skill set.
Right.
Now. Like I see content a little bit different. So I love it. Like I see people get all these views, and I'm like, they can't sell a t-shirt. Right? And so for me, that says the creative behind them that's helping them.
Right.
He thinks he's doing his job by getting the views. But if you ain't making the guy money, you ain't even gonna have that job long. So as a videographer or somebody of that, you know, in that space, what you have to do is figure out what best serves the individual client, right? So there may be a client who's like, hey, my goal is to just drive leads. I'm making content just to get eyes so that people can see it and eventually reach out. Well, I don't just want to know how to make videos. I want to know what those automations on the back end look like too. So now I'm making my videos centered around what your automation is going to be, right? If you need me to DM the word insurance is too long. Let's figure out how we're going to do something else.
Facts. Ryan, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? Ryan.
Arturo Johnson, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah, love what you're building here. It's pretty awesome. I been a big fan for a long time. I was just telling him that I remember you were the first person online that kind of leaned into, you know, real estate's going up, and then when it kind of dropped a little bit, you were the first person to say, I might have been wrong a little bit about that, and that made me lean into you as a follower, somebody that I could really trust, because you were like being authentic to like, most people don't want to say they were slightly off or a little bit wrong, but that made me follow you even more, and I just been a big fan of the creativity that you have and just the different offers and all the stuff that you kind of made. So definitely, and this is awesome too, this place you built, because I'm looking to get a space. And so as we're driving over, he's like, what are you excited about doing? And I'm like, I'm looking to learn and see people who have bettered themselves even in a bigger way, like getting a space like this that's thousands of square feet, operations and stuff like that, and finding an office space that I think we found one, but just seeing it and being able to touch is pretty dope.
Yeah, where you guys at?
So I'm in Westfield, Indiana. Okay. So you know what Live Golf Tournament is?
Yeah.
I live right there, so I got a membership there. So I live right there.
Okay, so you're a golfer too.
I'm not. That's the thing.
You got a membership though.
Exactly.
You're trying to just fake it till you make it.
No, not really, but I live there, so it's like, you know, the networking, right?
Yeah.
So like my father actually lives on one of the holes. My father-in-law lives on one of the holes.
Got it.
So using that, but again, we were talking about the creativity of using people who want to come spend some time with you and using it as a package. And then I think Carlton Dennis kind of started running that place through. That's a pretty creative thing. So
yeah,
man.
Actually, I was just on his event yesterday with him. He was telling the story of he saw me doing it, so he started doing it, and then you know it's done well for him and different things. But yeah, he needs to work on his golf game too.
Yeah.
But I would encourage you go pick up the club and you know practice.
Yeah.
It'll help you.
Yeah, for sure. I think well, it's cold there now, but the next season is I'm gonna start doing it. Actually, my father-in-law has a simulator in his basement.
Simulators?
My father-in-law has a simulator in his basement, so I can go and start doing that actually when I get back. My son's good at it. He goes over to his grandpapa's house and plays all the time. He can hit it better than I can. But can I ask you a question?
All right, I got time for one question.
Okay. You know, did you see it turning into this when you first started? Like, did you envision, like, walk through the steps and then, like, was there ever a moment where you were like, I don't know if this is actually, you know, going to turn out as well as it is because you had the hardships in the business? You're like, all right, maybe I should do something else, or is this still the thing that you're like, okay, I love doing this entrepreneurship thing?
I love entrepreneurship. Now, what I do is just going to always vary. You know, I'll start a million other businesses as my life goes on, so that's going to always change. But entrepreneurship is a game, and I love it. And obviously, you got to always make money the rest of your life. That ain't never going to change. So I figure I'll do a lot of things. But yeah, I mean, faith-wise, as far as whether it was going to work or not, I think that no matter any new endeavor, it requires faith. You know, Hebrews 11:1 says, faith is confidence in what is unseen. So if I have this new idea, let's just say this golf company, it's like, I think it's going to work. All my experience and everything tells me it should, but you don't know. It's never been done.
Yeah, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Yeah.
So you look at that and you're like, okay, well, everything requires faith at that point. You know, even things I've done forever, real estate investing, for example, it takes faith to say, you know what, I think the market has turned, let's go all in. And I might be wrong, I might be right, but either way, you're gonna have to make a move. So I think a lot of people get analysis paralysis because they lack faith in what they're doing. And you know, faith starts from within. It starts from preparation. It starts from actually doing things and getting experience. If you don't have any confidence, then you don't do anything. So for me, I'm gonna just go into it always optimistic. I've never started a bad business. You know, like I went into them all that this is gonna crush. Did all of them crush? No. But you gotta have that mindset starting anything.
Right. And so I guess the part of that is, did you see this turning that into what you started out there? Did the vision come through? Did it make some changes or what?
I didn't envision any of this. Bro, I didn't want to speak on stage or on camera or any of this stuff. I was just going to flip houses and I was good. And here we are. I have no idea what the next 5 years are going to be. And I'm good with that. I don't have like a goal. I'm just doing it every day. Whatever I think is the best move every day is the move I'm going to make.
Yeah. So how you come up with those ideas on like those things that you're gonna do, that you're gonna like, you know, because at first you were doing like real estate and then you went into like coaching, and then I saw you start helping people with social media.
Yeah.
So like, how do you decide on like what's the next move to not have the shiny object syndrome?
Well, I always listen to demand. So I listen to what the world wants and what's happening, and I respond accordingly. I don't try to force my ideas onto the world. So if I think that, for example, a guy like you, who's like new to golf, and you're like, bro, I think I should live on a golf course. I think there's some stuff to golf, right? That tells me my idea and watching people is correct, because you are going to get into golf.
Yes.
So it tells me it's on the rise. And whenever I see guys like brand new to golf, I was telling him, you know, now I'm seeing LeBron golf, and I'm seeing Kevin Hart golf, and I'm seeing Usher golf, and I'm seeing all these celebs golf, and it's just continuing to increase. So that tells me in the next 5 years, we're not even close to what golf is going to be. It's not that golf's new. Golf's been around for 100 plus years.
Yeah.
But I think it's now new culturally.
Yeah. I saw that at the Live golf tournament when I went there. I was like, there was just a bunch of people that were just fans of just the energy of what was going on. Like a lot of people didn't know. And then like YouTube golf is kind of blowing up too now, right? Which is crazy.
So you just think like, if you're trying to build a business, do you want to build it when it's already happened, or do you want to build while it's happening? You know, I got on TikTok back in 2020 while it was happening. You try to do TikTok today, it's a lot different. So the idea with trends is get in early, and you'll catch the tail, or you'll have all the wind behind your back. So I'm always looking at it.
Yeah. Well, I know you're a busy man. Again, Arturo Johnson, man. Thanks for answering that.
Coming,
appreciate
man.
you, big fan. Thank you.
I appreciate it, bro. I guess, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, and how long are you here?
I'm here till Saturday. Yeah.
Next week is our big event, so I'm gonna get you hooked up with that stuff too if you want to stick around or if you want to come out.
But that just inspired me to say something too. This is like, I know. I got two of them. I got one here, I got one there, and here. I got to get some.
Here, stay here. You can do your thing. I'm gonna go get you some scissors now. just didn't want to look like you was wearing that suit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. See, I got this new suit, but the threads on this thing is, you can't just rip it.
Just rip it, yeah. So this used to be the studio.
So this is where he does YouTube videos?
So we'll do some stuff at his desk, but this used to be his podcast room too. All we had was up here until he built out downstairs. When I first started, there was like a V-shaped table there that we did all our podcasts from.
So where's that little set where he is like the
downstairs.
table? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, this is huge.
You walked past it, but the door
I
was
did?
closed. He was filming, so the door was closed. Yeah, I'll let you see it when we go back there. That's right across from the studio that you went in, Studio B there.
What?
So this is all his wholesale company. This first room next to his is the director. I don't know his name, but that's just the tip maker director. Mm-hmm. So he's making all his calls and planning everything for tip makers. And then the rest of is Monty in there? No? Till Monday, all right. This is Mike, though.
Mike, what's going on? Arturo Johnson.
What is it?
Arturo.
Arturo, nice
Yes.
to meet you, man. What do you do?
So I'm a coach consultant for, started with like speaking with life insurance agents, helping them kind of crack the industry. A couple years ago, they were just like door to door, kind of help them to scale and use digital marketing and social media to grow. So now I'm kind of helping home-based service business and experts I got a book coming out called Productize, which is how to turn your information and your knowledge into a one-person business model. So that's kind of what we're here talking about and kind of rocking through. So,
Get the content.
Yeah. Got to get the content. And that was one of the things I was going to say before we in there, which was when you kind of bet on yourself and how you expect it to go, when you kind of step out into that field is where the magic happens. It's like, I never thought I would have had a chance to talk to Ryan and he would have just popped through. And he's busy and spent a few minutes with us, but I had to you put yourself in position to have those opportunities too.
That's cool, man.
You know what I mean? Got here 30 minutes early. For that, he's like, can you be flexible? And doing that, get here early, right, to be able to seize those opportunities for sure. So that's dope. But it's nice to meet you, brother. For sure.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm from Chicago. So
Yeah, me too.
We were just, what part?
Jeffrey Manor.
Okay. I'm from the south side.
95th and Jeffrey.
Yeah. I got family over there too.
Yeah.
I came up from Morgan Park area.
Okay, so I went to De La Salle. So I used to take the 6 in Jeffrey to the 1 right there by High Park and go to the Y, to that Y right there. And then I was at AAU with Sean Dockery back in the day, and we used to play at Don Nash. Yeah. So he was on,
That's my guy.
Yeah.
His little cousin, we played ball together. Deshaun.
Yes.
Dockery.
Yeah.
Big Steve. Steve's still over at, his dad was working. He's coaching still. Is he still coaching?
Yeah. So like we used to saying when I was in high school, because I'm 42, it's like I think it was DJ Chip was a DJ back then. It's like you can find Sean Dockery at the local DJ Chip party. You know what I'm saying? Because I lived where everybody in my neighborhood went to St. Francis de Sales. And so there was this group of hoopers. It's called Dirty Click. And so Sean was connected to a lot of the guys from Dirty Click. And they had an AAU team at Don Nash that my homie Tony was on. He a cop now in Chicago. But they had an AAU team. So I'm tripping because he like, we need another player. Come down here to Don Nash and hoop. And Sean Dockery come walking in the gym. And you see him and you're like, bro, what? And then I'm a Duke fan too. So that was like really like crazy because Coach K from Chicago. Yeah, it's a small world, ain't it?
Yeah, dude, that's it. I meet more people in Vegas from Chicago than I do that.
That's how I was in Nashville too. I met so many people from the shop.
It's crazy. Everybody gets out so they can go do something.
Yeah, if you can get out, you get out. It's like, all right, let's do something.
You gotta make the move. We just like, gotta make the move to be able to do something bigger. But so Sean, I used to train with him because of his nephew that was there. His father, we played for AAU ball. I played for Anton Walker's team.
So the first time was at the Pro-Am.
I don't know the code. He shut that on me. So
I got you.
I can't get it on my
I'll unlock it.
So I went to De La
Yep.
So I went to De La Salle and the Pro-Am was right there on 31st, right there.
Yep.
So first time I seen a Bentley before. He had an orange one and they had a green Bentley because he played for the Celtics.
Yeah.
And he had a Walker 8 on the license plate. And bro, I ain't never seen somebody shoot so many threes from half court in my life and just pull.
Twan was insane. We used to spend nights at his house when we were playing AAU ball, and I just remember like he had a full court in his backyard, and and he would just be letting them go from off the court. He'd be in the grass shooting.
Yeah.
Nothing in there. Nothing.
So, and then, so this particular game, though, Paul McPherson is there. And this is when he was playing for the Suns or just got, he came back. And I'm talking about he throwing it up. And you just see somebody just with the left, because he was a lefty, just taking it and just,
he was the most
boom,
I've ever seen in person.
Crazy.
Like, it was insane how fast he did. And he was big.
Yeah, bro. I seen.
Wow, like how somebody like that.
Yeah.
This is what you was talking about. You see.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So we consider this Studio A and that Studio B.
This is Studio B.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
I'm still on.
Yeah. So we.
This where all the magic. I just seen Devin J throw on this couch, Coach Bird on this couch.
Yeah, everybody, man, everybody. So originally when I designed this, it was 3 different sets.
Okay.
So it was this was a little bit smaller.
So you designed this set?
Watch that curve there. Don't step in that curve.
Oh yeah, this reminds me of Tony's place, right? Oh no, you was at Tony's spot. He had one of these. What's this called?
It's a sight wall.
Yeah.
Gives it that infinity look behind you. Yeah. So this was a little bit smaller, and then I had a set in this corner, and then I had a set in that corner. Every time I build sets, I try to use as much space as I can to get flexibility, to look different. And then one day, delivery came, and it was that desk. And I looked at that desk, and I go, where is that going? Because that's my podcast desk. I was like, there's no way I can get that in the corner of a room. And then I go, how much was this thing? He goes, $15K. I go, so yeah, we definitely can't be moving it around.
Yeah.
So this ended up being one set, and then I ended up doing this. And then I put this desk on wheels, because the same guy that designed that desk did this one. I put this desk on wheels so that we can also have photo wall behind them. All these lights are RGB, so like if we wanted this to look all blue or all red, we could do that too. But yeah, we do everything in here. So all his like education stuff usually happens here, whether he does it with a vibe board or not. Easier to do like green screen stuff here as well. Podcast here, and then he does a lot of like his ads and stuff here too, because it's just recognizable now by people.
Right.
Yeah, I've had so many people come in and think that like he like in like on the strip somewhere. Although that's just a canvas background, I could pick that up with one hand. I just put tiki lights on it.
Yeah. So tell me about that, because I knew it was something, but I couldn't figure out this is very interesting.
It's just canvas, so it's like a canvas illustration that looks like a window.
Okay.
And then we just put some tiki lights. The designer put tiki lights behind it to make it look like it was like moving. So in frame, because it's like blurry in frame, it really tends to look like there's a window back there.
Okay, so this is one big thing, or this is multiple just sections that y'all put up there?
It's one big thing.
Okay, and then there's lights behind it.
Yeah.
Bro, that's so genius.
You gotta think about with the bulk, like would it being like blurred out like that?
Yeah, like people think that's a window. But it's just,
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough right there.
Yeah, so.
I mean, that make me think about getting one, because I'm from Nashville, right? And so there's like the same look you can kind of get from some of the hotels. Atlanta's got a good vibe like that too, which is just crazy. And doing this, but yeah, bro.
I can give you the contact for the person that does them, so it doesn't even cost us that much. I've seen so many people now too steal our whole set, so we're thinking about changing some stuff. Like Pace did the exact same thing.
Yeah. Once you pioneer something and it start working, expect to get completely ripped off. Everybody in the insurance industry that I was working with, they just completely just jacked all my stuff, bro. I'm like, what?
I bet. That's how it happened. So we'll probably make a change here somehow. I just don't know what direction we want to go in just yet. We wanted the late night feel for him.
You still got a 708 number too.
Yeah.
Bro, I was just telling him about T-Mobile. T-Mobile cooked me. I had a 773 and one of the towers went down in Nashville and I had to change my number. Had me salty, bro.
Oh man. Yeah, dude. I got a 708, I got a 312 number.
Oh, you got both. Yeah. My mother's number is still 708 too. And every time it just making me salty because I had to change. I mean, I didn't have a choice. I couldn't. My phone just didn't work, and it's like, well, we can't do anything with this number. And I was like, all right, I'm through with T-Mobile, and that's how I ended up on AT&T. It's like, yeah, T-Mobile didn't want to let that number go, so I was like, damn.
Yeah, so, the only problem I have out here with the 708 number is that Vegas area code is 702. So I'll say 708 when I'm giving it to somebody,
and they'll put it 702. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, called me. That wasn't me. You was calling.
Bet. Well, yeah, man.
Can you water or anything?
Yeah, let me get the water, and then I'm gonna hit the head real quick. If you show me where that's at, Cuddy. Wealthy Creator Podcast. That was incredible. Got to meet Ryan Pineda and then Justin Berry. Shout out to Ben from the shop. You know, it's home cooking at that point. So we locked in and had a good conversation. And now we over here to do another one, and then after this, we're going to the video department and shoot one with Arturo. So we on a run today. Let's go. Yes, Arturo, my man. What's up?
Good to see you, bro.
Yes, you met Elijah last time at Podcast Summit.
Hey, bro.
And then that's Francis. He's a huge fan. He was like, dude, I've got to come to this. Hey, son.
Hi.
Doing all right?
Yeah. Welcome.
Yes.
Bro, you got the docu team, guys. What are you doing? Like Netflix for 2026 fall?
We got to make sure we get the. Oh, wow. It's always great when you see it online and everything, and you finally get to be in the spot.
Yeah. So this is the spot. I call it the HQ. Yeah, you put your stuff down. I'll tell you what. Here we go. Tour it is. So this used to be a church.
Yes.
Bathrooms are right here. We kind of created moments for people to like hang out in different ways.
Okay.
And then this is like where I work from, or where I do the podcast from. So we work there, sometimes I will work here, but also we'll work wherever.
So this is where you do the coaching sessions and stuff at, right here?
Like straight up right there. And then I'll roll the desk away if we do a podcast. But lately we've been doing podcasts in the auditorium, and we like it, so like we've just kind of been doing it there.
What's the difference in the style, I guess, from the podcasts there and here?
It's kind of like more cinematic. Like here, it's more studio-like. So this is just literally we dropped today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dang, dude, where the Wi-Fi at, dude?
Where the Wi-Fi at?
But yeah, I'll show you. Like this is like the. Did you guys change the password?
To which one? TVD Studio?
Yeah. Forward department.
Forward department? No, I should change.
Oh, you got the large version of this. I was wondering why it looked so different. Because I saw this one and I got the one that you had before.
Well, this just came out.
Yeah, this is the Amaranth one.
Oh, you're talking about this?
This.
This literally just came out like a couple weeks ago.
And then I just got that Amaranth light too. I'm always asking Art, like, hey, I'm watching the videos, like, hey, what's this? What do you got?
Yeah.
He's like hooking me up.
Yeah.
Oh, you have the Meta glasses too?
Yes.
Do you like them?
I love them because I have transition, so I don't have to take them off when I'm going in and out. That's all. Just doing that was like the best thing I ever did.
This
but
is
then
the
BTS content.
This is the first pair of the first transition pair of glasses I got.
Yes, and so not having to take your glasses off for sunglasses is awesome.
Yeah.
I would say, I wish I could just decide.
Well, it took me 6 weeks to decide to commit to putting the prescription in them before I did. But I was just tired of swapping out sunglasses in the summertime plus my real glasses and then trying to capture something on the content.
For me, because I can wear contacts, so like I have Ray-Bans that aren't prescription. I feel like I should just have my prescription.
Yeah, I finally broke down and did it, and it's again, simplicity, right? One decision solves 3 problems.
But dude, look how this feels, bro, with the screen that big. Look, you just what, sit down.
Okay. So the thing is, you don't just need to create content, you need to be the content. All right, hold on. Sophie, hey, turn that down a little bit. I need a coffee. Can I get a coffee? You don't need to create content, you need to be the content.
No, dude, I wonder how this is gonna go. Cause it's way more big.
I think it's gnarly.
Yeah, it's huge, but it allows you to kind of see the whole screen, and so then you just slide things between you. Where do you put the chat though?
Right there.
The chat's here, and then your slides go there. And like it just automatically syncs to, like, if you throw something up there, you just throw the slides up there, click it, and then throw it up there, and then drag open the chat. Is that how you do it? Because I was trying to figure out how to do that for myself, because I have all this stuff.
It's a skill. Definitely, it's a skill that I never talk about. Kind of like when the Zoom call starts, I pop out the chat, and I pop out the attendees.
Okay.
And I put those 2 windows down there. and then whatever I share on screen, I put it over there, and so it makes me know that like I can, whatever is on there is what people see. Some people will rather just like put that small like here and then just share their slides here. Which you can do that.
Right, but weren't you using an A10 Mini or something before the switch? Were you using a clicker
that
before?
Was for a person setup for Macy's setup.
Oh, okay.
I did that because she draws.
Yeah. You know what else I just realized? We need to start using the Elgato thing because it doesn't have that glare on it that's making me have to change the preset on my FX3.
What?
I have another teleprompter that I've been using, and it's a little less complicated, but we have to change. I don't know what it's called, Hina.
We have to change the picture profile to give it a little more contrast because there's so much glare.
It's like a glare on the one that I have.
You gotta make it dark. Like, I mean, this is intentionally dark on purpose, and then make sure the background is black. So if you don't have anything up, let's just say you don't have anything up. Let's just say you don't have anything up, like it's black.
Okay.
But if you had it white, it'll do stuff.
But also in these settings, in the like Elgato camera hub, you can bump up contrast.
Right. Well, see, the one that I have this one, but the other one I have, it's like a nail polish or something on it. So it's blowing out the shot. It's making it really strange. So after seeing that, I'm realizing that I need to just make the switch, and then we should be good to go.
But yeah, dude, the magic happens in here, and then I'll even show you Neil's wing. So yeah, I split the lease with a friend.
Neil Dinger, right?
Neil Dinger, he killed it.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I have an office space that I'm looking at in Indy that looks, well, not exactly, but it looks very similar from the outside.
Oh yeah.
And it kind of inspired me to.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we're scratching the surface when it comes to what this compute space could be used for, because there's a gap in the market here in Vegas that you have to go to a hotel thing.
Oh yeah.
But like Neil cooks here, he's still like trying to figure out his feng shui.
Yeah.
But he hits reels. They hit reels over here, which is dope. And then this room, which will turn into filming locations on Saturday. And but yeah, this is just another space he uses, and like his admin person and content person.
Yeah. Because he and I went to go look at a space. Because I asked you about that at the podcast summit, and so we're trying to find a space. The problem is where I live, it's so dang expensive.
Which is where?
In Westfield, Indiana. It like I live in like a suburb, so it's super expensive, like $10K a month but it's for 1,700 square feet. It's like six grand. It's like. So it's like an NNN fee, makes it like 8,300 for 1,600 square feet. But I wanted to ask you about that part too, which is like.
You guys want anything to drink? You want water? Sparkling water.
So like this is the one that I was looking at. Look at that. And I saw this, and it definitely reminds me of the space that you have. This is the one in Indy, and it's like the one lot is 104, which is 1,700, and it's like 7K 8,200, but. On one hand, I know I need the space because we need to collab and have all these guys in-house. These guys are like really good at what they do, and it kind of validates the business a little bit more. And I'm really going into more branding and events and stuff. But I'm also like, I want to take on this thing. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of in that. That space. Like I gotta, so it kind of eats into your own personal profit margins too when you first take it on. But I guess I'm curious, looking back now, this. To still feel like it makes sense. At the time, entrepreneurs were inspired, but I'm curious if it still makes sense, and what's your thoughts?
This is like something Myron says, and it like changes the game. And it's just if you turn your expenses into profit centers.
Turn your expenses into profit centers.
No matter what it is, then everything makes sense. So this is an expense.
Correct.
Somebody just rented it 3 weeks ago for 20 grand for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't even promote it. But not only does it make fulfillment super low cost, so like everyone who joined, now I used to say you can only come to one workshop, but now the offer is you can come to as many as you like.
Well, which people are only going to come to 1 or 2 anyways
Sure.
to travel.
And if they want to come all for it, to have people come the perceived value of the audience.
Yes, unlimited. Yes, it's like you can have unlimited calls, and it's like people only come. Yeah, success loves speed, and in the beginning, man, you got to give up sleep in order to have success. I think most people that think they want to become entrepreneurs, they're not willing to give up what it takes, right? So for me, when I was waiting tables, I had to wait tables at night and then get up and work on my business. So I worked my 9 to 5, and then from 5 to 9, I built my business. And you burning it on both ends at that point, but that's what it takes to get started. You pushing the boat uphill, and a lot of times, you feel like it's not going anywhere, or you feel like the weight of the business is heavier than what it is, but it's just because you don't have any momentum. But doing it consistently, and what we call it the stacking days, man, you start stacking days eventually, right? It'll get easier. But it's in the beginning, it's hard because it's supposed to be hard. You're starting something brand new with nobody knows you and sees you in that capacity, and you're just starting to talk about something. And most people like consistency, and when you start talking about something new, they don't really trust it. And so over a long period of time, once you're doing that, it'll win. And the reason why I'm saying all of that is because sometimes you got to give up sleep. Eric Thomas say, Beyonce was on set for 3 days and realized that she didn't eat when she was creating something. You got to lock in. And some of you love sleep more than you love success. And he goes, I don't sleep. I'm trying to make it happen. That's for me. I need about 5 hours, but I'm going to be up and I'm going to be right at it every single day.
So we did 3 podcasts today, 3 different vibes. I asked what your takeaways were hoping to be after doing them.
Yeah.
What were some key takeaways that you got?
Your network is your net worth, right? And people throw that term around all the time, but truly, right, who you know is how you grow. And putting yourself in position, not only for your own self, but in a position to help other people share their message and share yours on that platform, you create these network effects. And that's how you're actually gonna grow. You can go fast alone, but if you want to go far, you got to go with some people. And collaboration is the new currency, which is why podcasts are so powerful. And when you can have a conversation with somebody that has your ideal audience, and you're really good at speaking, it can open every door for you and create opportunities.
So that last podcast that we had today was Omar Corey. He's had a lot of things that you've been wanting to kind of model as far as production. What did you learn after doing the podcast with him in this space?
Keeping it simple is the key. He said that Myron Golden told him, when somebody asked him, how did you become such a impactful communicator? And he said, I just tried to make it clear. And so what that means to me is that Myron Golden has thought about how to communicate one thing over and over and over again until he can make it so simple that it paints a picture in your mind. What's the saying? You don't need to be scared of a man that knows 1,000 kicks, but you should be afraid of a man that has done one kick 1,000 times and mastered it. And what Myron Golden has done is master the art of communication, of explaining one thing, right, that he's probably said it or practiced it 1,000 times. So what that means to me in regards to mastery is, what you want to do is you want to master the skill and the art of whatever it is you're doing, and get good at one thing. And Omar El Takori has gotten good, right, at podcasting and communicating on a podcast in a way is because he makes complex things sound simple. So when I'm talking to him, I'm explaining something, and before we move on, he takes it and makes it into one simple sentence to drive the point home. And that's the sign of a great communicator. He's listening intently. He's not listening to answer or make his point to seem smart. He's digesting what I'm saying and thinking about the viewer that's consuming it. And then at the end, he's summing it up by making it simple.
So, talking about communication, we talk a lot about your book, Productize Today. What are some next steps with it, and how do you think that book will help entrepreneurs?
Yeah, so the next steps is really just launching it. So once I get some in print, I'm speaking in November at the 8% event, and I'm just gonna promote the book and hand them out. I'm doing a podcast run in Dallas, and so I'll be really talking about that. And again, it was all inspired from coming to the podcast summit in Atlanta, that there's a higher purpose and a higher calling for me to share my message with people that haven't taken an action because they're missing this one thing. And that one thing is what I share in the book, which is clarity, right? And clarity leads to action, and being unclear is leading to people that are always trying to get started and trying to do something.
Any other things that you would say
man, the most amazing thing that you can do that I have, that if anybody wanted to model something, wouldn't be the ads that I run or my social media. It would be that confidence that if you're trying to do something, just go all out on it, and it'll work out for you. No matter what the circumstances look like, no matter if it sounds like it's not gonna go the best way, because the magic is along the way. It's the ride. Whether it goes great or not, the experience is the one that you can't get back. And you will never know until you do it. And the last piece about that is being in that maybe stage is the worst place to be. Waffling, being on the fence, in that gray area, right? Hot is being lukewarm. Is kind of like prison, right? It's like hell. And the moment that you jump is the freest you're ever gonna be. And when you land, you'd wish you jumped 10 times sooner.
Come on, man.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I love y'all, man.